really bug you. Okay, first, let me say this. And we said in another video before, okay? Some of you may have heard it, some of you have not. So, there are times that we're going to show a picture, or you'll see a Google map or whatever, and we won't explain it. And the reason why we're doing that is because we're sending basically a subliminal message to the other person. It's like letting them know that you are on our radar, okay? So if you want to continue your bullying, your tyrant ways, you can do it, but just know that we are watching. And that's why we do pictures, and we'll put it up, and we'll make a little message. Because, as we said before, our videos is not meant for the masses. Our video is a personal dialogue that we have with the tyrant. So that's how our videos are geared. Because if you listen, it's more of a Liberty Bird, or we keep talking to them. So that's why when people say, you know, the views, our videos, our YouTube videos are meant for the tyrant. So if we get the 1 view, we hit our target. Because 99% of what we do is off of YouTube. So we don't need views for what we do off YouTube. How many views do you think that a person needs to take what you did and share it with your neighbors? You don't need any views for that. I mean, see, nothing. You don't need any subscribers. It's just done. So, with that being said, there's some pictures that we put out that we know it belongs to a certain individual. We know it for a fact. So, let's use this as an example.
Yes, sir. I was calling as a whistleblower about an individual, actually an extreme leftist group that may be targeting your facility for potential child abductions and or, you know, some type of weird, you know, actions. I figured I'd kind of get you guys directed in the right place so you can see his advertisement about your facilities hitting his radar. And he's just recently proclaimed his We the People Tyrant Wars YouTube channel as a self-proclaimed pedo team. So I wanted to make sure that you guys are aware and that you've been added to his radar. And he has made statements such as he was trying to seek out individuals' children at their school and education centers. We fear that he might be trying to do the same thing to your establishment with possible targets already picked out.
Remember all this? Remember this? That Liberty Bird started everything, and he illegally called cross lines, 2-party state line, which he doesn't understand that even though you are in a 1-party state, when you call a 2-party state, you must abide by their laws and rules. Just like when you cross state lines, right? If you drive, one state you may have one speed limit, another state you may have another speed limit, a different speed limit, right? And one state you have guns, and another state you don't have guns. So whichever state you engage, you must abide by their rules. So Massachusetts is a 2-party state, which means you need to get consent from all parties, which he did not. On top of that, he called and told them about abduction, which he put that hospital in a situation where people could have been hurt, where people could have been arrested for nothing, because he wanted to flex whatever little tissue of a muscle he has. So he disrupted everyone, put everyone on alert. Basically like a terrorist act, right? You call a place, a facility, and you tell them, hey, somebody's going to come to abduct your kids. What do you think is going to happen with that hospital? That's what he did, which he thinks is legal, is not legal, right? So anyway, so this is the picture that everybody, oh, look at, he's targeting, look at you, we the people's targeting kids, they targeting kids, blah, 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 blah. Okay, now, why did we post this picture? Well, during that time, we had a lot of pieces of puzzle, right? So, we had the picture, we had a lot of other things. But there was one thing that we needed to get to tie in that picture with another person that knows Bret. So, in the interim, we decided to just post that picture, just to let him know that, yeah, we almost there. We call it like a shot across the bow. See, well, everything that we do, we could corroborate everything, and we can state we got it publicly. So, now, who does this picture belong to? Well, it belongs to this person. Miss Killeran, right? So back then, if you look at the date, that is when Bret was talking all this shit, saying he's going to come after us, and he's going to spread the pictures, and he's going to do blah, 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 and we're still here. So we told Bret, yeah, you see this picture? Yeah, you're on our radar. Keep talking shit. He kept talking shit, right? So, now, we got a corroborating picture, right? And this picture right here, see that? That shows the person that works at that facility is connected to Killeran now. They're together. Now, that investigation is now complete. Now, we have a complete actual story. Now, we can actually contact, not the hospital per se, but the lady and tell her about his shenanigans. You see? It's all about exposing them to the public. So it will be more like, okay, okay, she works here. So let's see if we can send a letter to her personally and see what she says. There. So that's the story. Now, since we got the connecting evidence that we needed, now we can tell you all why that picture was posted and why Liberty Bird and all of you that believed him are idiots. Because we even said there was a reason for that picture, but you all went with his narrative. And look, see? We told you. We all know what we're doing. You may not know what we're doing, but you should know by now if something is put up there, it's for a reason. We don't just put up to just put up. If we put up a picture, there's a story behind it. There is a story behind it, and we're warning the other person. Listen, you're going to get our attention. We don't give a shit if you give a shit, and blah, 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 blah. But we are giving you a warning. And Bret continued his bullshit, right? And then we got the last piece of the puzzle in regards to that facility and his relationship to it. Nothing to do with kids. So, Bird would have announced all that. Then if they would have emailed us and asked us why, we would have told them why, and then Bird would have looked like an idiot. And all of you that participated in it would be idiots. Because you see, it had nothing to do with kids. Now, while we at it, we want you to watch this.
Going to play cards right now.
You're gonna win because you're Spidey. Oh.
There you go. So, does anybody see anything familiar there? Bird? There you go.
This whole like little sonar thing, right? Because if you're putting out sonar, you're saying you're looking for information, or you know these people are just on your radar. I'm not sure. Are you saying that this is a gray area for abducting children? I'm not sure. But we're going to take a deeper dive and look into it, and we're going to make sure that we at least have the ability to try to ensure that children are safe at this location also.
The hot dog picture. Going after kids, and that is Becky O. She was targeted. She was going to be set to be exposed because a lot of things were transpiring, but we put a hold on it because of something else. We don't need to give a reason why, but she is still under surveillance, let's put it that way. But that was that picture. You see, we put up pictures to give the other person a warning, and the one thing that you don't know is that when we put up cryptic pictures, we tell the tyrant of the cryptic picture to go and look at it. We'll make a comment, we'll make something. If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. But at least we try to tell them, yeah, you're on our radar. Go look at the posting. Go look at the video. Or one of our supporters will say, hey, did you see We the People Tyrant Wars video? That's basically telling them to go look at it because there's something in there for you. So we send out messages to other people. Now, despite popular opinion, we prefer that you just take the little side warnings and just stop. Why do you think we warn you? We don't have to warn, we can just do it. And guess what? But we warn you in a way not to even embarrass you. We don't even call you out. We just put the picture there and let them know. That's it. We don't do any roasting. It's just something, a one-on-one conversation when you pull someone to the side and go, listen, what you're doing there, you know, it's not cool. Just letting you know, if it happens again, I'm going to have to say something. And then we do the roasting or whatever video we're going to do. So, like we always tell all of you, you don't know what we are doing with everyone else's channels. I mean, we are monitoring, it could be on YouTube, 60, 70 people. So when you see a picture, there's a reason. But it's not a reason for you. It's a reason for the person that has been targeted. To let them know that we know what's up. Do you want to go down this route? And if they do, then we will bring up the picture and say, this is where this person is. This is who this person is. And then we start embarrassing them and all that. You know, treat them like the little bitches they are because they want to be all high and mighty. They want to be a bully. They want to be a tyrant. But they don't really know what a fucking true tyrant, what a true bully is about. And we love to teach. We love to teach. Sadly, 99.9% of the people that we try to teach tend to, like, quit the class. okay. And the other 1%, just dare be slapped up. They just love to be slapped and whipped. You know, fucking masochists. They just losers. Liberty Bird. They just love to be slapped up here and there. You know, Okay. So there you go, people. Just to recap, when you see a picture up there, it has nothing to do with you. Unless we say it's you, then it's something different. But it's for someone else. And we told them that it's up there so they could know and give them the heads up, right? So you should not be spending days and hours trying to make something of something you don't know. Look at what Bird did. Could have went to jail for something as stupid as that picture because he wanted to make something more than what it was. So at the end, Bird, we're making you look stupid. At the end, Bird, you're highlighting your stupidity again. You're a fucking idiot, dumb bitch. Spent hours on that. Spent hours. No, you said you spent weeks combing through all those fucking things. Go watch the video, people.
Addresses, and mind you that I also took the time to backtrace and research every single one of those previous addresses. And so I have all the information attached to those, including, you know, roommates and people that he lived with at the time. Ain't that a bitch? Gotta say that there's definitely probably somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks worth of fucking research and documenting and setting up these profiles. Keep in mind, none of these are on the internet. These are all filed. So even if you were to try to scrub it now, it's a little late, right? A little late for that. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to keep on tearing it up here. What do you guys think so far? Is everybody enjoying the show so far? I hope you are, because this was a hell of a production, and I gotta say that, you know, it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world to accomplish.
And what do you come to? You have like 6, 7 different people. I mean, what the fuck was that? And nothing. Hours and hours and days and weeks. And where are you? Nowhere. No fucking where. Except that not everyone sees you how we see you. There's a tyrant, bully, piece of shit, garbage, cunt that doesn't have a house, that still lives with mommy, that lost his kids, lost his wife, lost his job. I mean, there's no redeeming quality in you. You're just useless. That the only way you can garner some type of attention is you have to fake a suicide. How pathetic that is. And you give yourself a pat in the back? No, you look delusional. Now we know that you are delusional. I mean, before people were like, maybe, you know, he's just playing around. But now you can see, he is not playing around. He is deranged. There's something seriously wrong with him. And you keep backing him. And for what? Look at the, we can't state it enough. When we say something, we actually mean it. You take us literal. And when you say we have something, we have it. If we call someone a tyrant, we're telling all of you that he is a tyrant or they are a tyrant, no matter what it is. Like, look at this comment right here. That goes back to the Jeremiah video, which we're going to put out soon, but we're waiting for something. But see, without that video being posted and shown to all of you, look at what the person said. I never thought Jeremiah would do anything like that. You see? They did not think he would do something like that, right? So now, if we target Jeremiah and we didn't put up any of the videos, you'll be like, oh, we the people is wrong and he's the sweetest person in the world. But then when we produce something, then okay, maybe, well, only that time, but that's not how you're always trying to excuse away their tyrant behavior. So just like News Now Preston Nashville was surprised, we're not, because we see everything. We see everything. We are TikTok. How many of you are following TikTok on him? How many of you are following the Facebook? How many of you are following him when he goes to other people's lives and all that? See, we are there. So we pull information from wherever they go and we see everything. You only see one piece of the puzzle. And to y'all, this person is the sweetest person in the world. But in reality, they're not. And we see it. But we're not here to give you all the fucking damn what we have. We're telling you what they are. We give you little snippets here and there. But we're not going to give you everything, because that's not what we do here. We're here to just inform, to let people know, give them a little preview, but 99.9% of what we do is off of YouTube. Our channel on YouTube is to come on, gather, make some comments, do a little preview of videos, letting the tyrants know this is who they are, and then we come back out and we share it with the world. That's it. That's what we do. So you'll keep harping on these videos, and we told all of you, stop harping on the videos. And for a lot of you that we have not done videos with, is because we went straight to exposure. So a lot of you probably, you know, your neighbors looking at you different, or whatever the case may be, or you may have been let off of your job, or they gave you less hours, or, you know, it's a lot of, yeah. let me move on. So why would we spend so much energy in giving all the facts for a group of people that love drama and will defend someone regardless of what they did? It's just a waste of time. So we come on, we do a video, we roast them to give the person that they bullied a little bit of a laugh. And then they should find comfort in the fact that off of YouTube, everybody's going to know what they're doing to them. What happens after that is out of our hands. All we do is share the information. What we do is legal. Look at Liberty Bird. He was talking about the pictures. Taking pictures and putting it here and this and that is illegal. You don't own those pictures. Well, you don't own them either if you put it on a private entity that's willing to share it with the world. That is where you need to stop reading your fine print. Reading your fucking damn privacy things. I mean, you have to read those things, because We said it in the other video. Once you sign off and you start using people's services, guess what? They will share it. They're telling you to share it. And worse yet is they make money from what you give them. So they'll allow you to share whatever you post on Facebook. Why they allow you to put it on other websites? Because that's advertisement for them. That's free advertisement for you to now post something on Facebook on another website. It's a win-win for them. They give you the option to not make it public, but people still make it public. So everything that we're doing is legal. You may not think it is. Look, you didn't think we could do the pictures. But you see, let me just say this. We are very good in loopholes. And let me say this also. Before we do anything, before we even go that route, we check. We check. We ask. I mean, we know based on our jobs and all that. So if we did it, it's because we can do it. Let's put it that way. There are certain things that while they're not illegal, they not be lawful. They not be lawful. This is something could be unlawful and not be illegal. Unlawful means it's an act that no law has deemed it to be illegal. For something to be illegal, it has to be a law. Then it becomes illegal. But there is a difference. Sometimes you could do something that's unlawful, that's illegal. We're not gonna get into all that. Go talk to a lawyer or go research it. I'm not gonna get into all that shit right now. So why we say everything about the illegal and unlawful? Because you may be like, what happened? Why are we talking about this now? Because we were just talking about the fact that what we do is not illegal. And in some cases, some people could think it's unlawful, but that's a civil thing, and the judge will decide, if it's unlawful or not. But something to be illegal, you have to be breaking your law. And if we're sharing something that the system is telling you can't share, and you agree to it by allowing people to share it because you left it for public view, you're not doing anything illegal. Listen, Bird, you're done, brother. You're done, boo-boo. That's what you always say, boo-boo. You're done, boo-boo. He looks like he is so fucking useless. Listen, we have to. Oh shit! I can't. Oh my god! Yo, you have to go see that video of the first one. I mean, when you listen and hear it, and how he was tying so many different people across the continent, you will truly see stupidity at its best. I mean, you will. People, you have to see it. I can't. Oh shit. Okay, but let me say this on that point before I go. Listen, Bird. It looks like at least you are now coming to the understanding that it is not one. It's more than one. So it looks like the only saving grace you have in your brain that you're realizing as many. But with that knowledge, you should know there's no way of winning. Because that's the genius of it. At the end, when it comes to doing anything civil, you will have to have concrete proof on who is the person that did the act that you are now trying to charge someone with. And when you have many actors, it's nearly impossible for you to pinpoint who. Like Billy Ball's voice, I could be someone that they pay me to say this. Nothing that I have said is illegal. You're saying what they're doing on the other websites is illegal. That has nothing to do with me. All I do is these scripts and speak. And I've said it many times, is that they're going to be doing this, and somebody else is going to do that. And I said, when I move my voice, I submit it, and then someone else edits it. And you see, there's no way you can actually concrete say who we are. You will need a witness, and you will never get a witness. No one in this group would ever turn on each other. We would rather go to jail, because at the end we know we're going to get hooked up. I mean, with all the benefits we get now, shit. If we go to jail, it's never going to happen. But I mean, if we do go to jail, yeah, we're gonna have buku money. Let's put it that way. So we're not worried. So that point that you are now realizing there's more than one, you have to, that's it. There's nothing you can do. Because you don't know who did what. You just don't know. We are fucking good. We are like a master. Read up on the law. When you have two people that can possibly do a crime, is hung. You're done. Nothing happens. It's done. And you are now realizing there is more than one. And we told all this. I mean, there's nothing that we said that wasn't true. You're just chose not to believe it. You're finally believing that when we say something, we really mean it. It's all you dumb motherfuckers that are not listening. We know what we're doing. And the law knows what we're doing. That's all we really, really care about. It's make sure the law. Hence why we always send emails to the police and fill out IC3 reports. Because we want on record what we are doing. So when you did that shit with the UMass picture, we covered ourselves in that. When you did all that, we make sure that we are covered. At the end, you are the one that looks stupid. The UMass picture. It was about kids? No, it wasn't about fucking kids. It was about a grown man and his family member or whatever. The hot dog was about a grown woman. Nothing about kids. You all did that. Why? Because again, we slapped the shit out of you with a fucking CPS call and you did not like it. You did this all, Bird. You. Only you. No one else could be blamed but you. We're going to respond to you. We told you that. You're not used to that. You like people that are going to go back up and go, oh my god, I'm scared. No, we're not scared of your fucking ass. We've proven it to you that you don't do shit. You don't know shit. You are fucking tracking us across the fucking globe. Soon you'll be in fucking the moon. Soon we'll be in Mars. You don't know nothing. You just useless. Again, you have no business. You live with mommy. No wife. No kids. You nothing. And you want to be something so badly, but you will never. You will never. Your image has been destroyed forever. It's been plastered all over YouTube. Thanks to We the People Tyrant Wars. So no matter what, when they look up and try to look for you on Google or anywhere, they're going to know what you are about. We the People Tyrant Wars on the other side is what? What are you going to say? They're going after kids? They're going to look at the video and say, no, it's not that. They're calling CPS. What are you going to say and do? Nothing. Because even the cops are fucking telling you, bitch, that we are not doing anything illegal because we're still here. YouTube is telling you we're not doing anything wrong because we're still here. The only ones that are delusional and fucking idiotic is you and your fucking band of idiots. That's it. All of you. And the worst part about it is that you do it for fun. We're doing it to counteract your bullying of fucking innocent people. But when you do it just for fun. Just to have fun.
The real me saying, hey man, how many times have I said I like the trolls out here? Hell, half the fucking trolls are the ones who taught me how to fucking, you know, do half the shit out here on the fucking internet. How do I put this? There's a different level of maturity. I would say on our side of the community, like we tend to do some fucked up shit because we're really immature about what the fuck we do. Like you know, the porn bomb and shit. Like I think it's funny, fucking hilarious. I'm sorry, you can't change my mind on that. I think it's fucking hilarious. The people's reactions.
It's getting a bit boring now, though. Isn't it? It's getting a bit boring.
Fucking done.
It's getting a bit boring now.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I mean, look, it may get a little boring, but then you have people that pull off no-hand porn bombs. You got to revolutionize. You got to change it up. Look, I'm not right for a lot of the shit that I fucking do. I get it. You know, I don't try to hold the moral high ground.
AC said it. All of you said it. Just to have fun. Why not? There's a difference. So, Bird, listen, we don't know what to tell you. But, hey, we're here. We like to slap people around. So, keep coming at us. You are tracking us around the globe. You're on the right track because we're all over. And you should be more worried there. Because then you don't know who is where they're coming from, how they look. Could be the person that's just, you know, walking by a house one day. Could be a person, you know, in the shooting gallery with you. It could be a person in the dispensary with you. You just don't know. You see? And it's you. The burden of proof is on you, on no one else. So you can accuse all you want, but you need to prove it. We're not going to help you with that. No one's going to do that. When you go to the cops, they want you to bring them proof. They're not going to spend resources because of your stupidity, because of your fucking conspiracy theories and all that. A lawyer, guess what they will do? They will see you as a fucking money grab. That's what they'll see. Of course, give us money. We'll send out a letter, take down to the internet. Let me do this. In reality, they know in their mind that you can't do shit, but they will take your money. They will take your money with a quickness. They're not stupid. No one's gonna deny free money. Let's be realistic. But at the end of the day, where's the law? That's what matters. In civil court, you need to prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that the person that you are going to summon to court is the person that is committing whatever you allege. If you cannot prove concrete that that is the person, the case is dropped and it's done. You will have to demonstrate that you know for a fact, not with your little theories that because this person is named this person and they lived in this state, but then this person in this state had the same first name as this person, and then this person is related to someone in fucking down on the other state, and that person had the last name of this person. You sound stupid. Listen, people, go and look at that video. You see what we're saying right now is we're not joking. That is his reasoning. We're not fucking joking. That is his thought. And you can listen to him. He said he spent money, weeks on that. He spent money. He said it's not fucking cheap. And he spent weeks.
Addresses. And mind you that I also took the time to backtrace and research every single one of those previous addresses. And so I have all the information attached to those, including, roommates and people that he lived with at the time. Ain't that a bitch? Got to say that there's definitely probably somewhere between 2 and 3 weeks worth of fucking research and documenting and setting up these profiles. Keep in mind, none of these are on the internet. These are all filed. So even if you were to try to scrub it now, it's a little late, right? A little late for that. But anyway, yeah, we're just going to keep on tearing it up here. What do you guys think so far? Is everybody enjoying the show so far? I hope you are, because this was a hell of a production. And I got to say that, it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world to accomplish. Because this was a hell of a production. And I got to say that, it wasn't the cheapest thing in the world to accomplish.
Wow. That's how you know this motherfucker's living home alone. That he has all this time and energy to do all that. And then at the end, garner nothing. At the end of all that, nothing. Watch the video. You see, we're not exaggerating. We don't exaggerate. We're telling you the facts. That's what we're about. Believe it or not, we don't give a fuck, because again, what we do is off of YouTube. So you can keep believing. We want all of you not to follow him, but you still did. You have one person, boss bitch, that actually purges herself. I mean, they're looking into that. That's being honest. And let's do this, boss bitch. You said that they are investigating us and they're gonna come after us very soon. That was like what, 2 months ago? What's going on with that? What's going on with that? Another bullshit lie? Another threat? We are not scared of any of you. No matter what threat you throw at us, that inspires us. You will actually get more attention from us. So your meaningless bullshit means nothing. Not one thing. I mean, it just doesn't. We're proving it. So, good luck, birdie bird. Bird. Go suck mama's breast and get your breast milk. And have her do your nails. Put little cucumbers in your eyes. She can do your nails and you can just relax. Just relax for a day. Breathe. You can go at it tomorrow. And try to see if you can find some aliens, prove that there's aliens out there or something like that. You do so much research, you might as well do something like that too, why not? And Bigfoot. Fuck it. Spirits, go talk to Nothing Fucks. She's all about the demons and fucking ghosts are flying around her fucking house. Fucking we got a video on that. It's funny, but anyway, that's that, people. Liberty Bird. Yeah. Oh shit! Has anyone contacted you, Liberty Bird? Did you have to explain some things to people in regards to your little escapades online? Yeah. We scared now. We scared. Sounds like he's taking a fucking shit. Fucking piece of shit garbage. That's it, people. Take care.